Damn it, I did it again. Welcome. My name is Languageprofound. We've been through this. Let's get it. Let's get it on. If these readings resonates, let it resonate. If it don't, leave behind what it does not resonate. Okay. These readings are timeless and fluid, which means it might resonate in the future, past, present, whatever. Okay. It may come back to you, in the near future or whatever. What I had pulled out, not now, but it was supposed to be Pisces and air signs. What the cards are essentially saying that you're like tired and stuff. And since I'm getting more cards pulling out, it's because of because your strength. It seems like you've been putting a lot of strength in the situation, a lot of courage, a lot of like emotion. So, in with the world in the Seven of Swords reverse here, both indicates that hold on, bam, okay, signifies that the reason why you've been putting a lot of energy into this is because the cycle is keep repeating or the cycle is unfinished. And you know what happens when cycles are unfinished? You don't really necessarily get things done. You feel stagnant, or unable to move forward within life. Okay, give me 2 seconds. My arm. Ooh, Jesus. Again, if you had watched up to this point in the video, please fully watch the video. It'll it'll most likely help you. Okay. Uh, you could do whatever you want. Okay, but just if you have time on your hands, go ahead or put this in the background. Um, Hopefully my voice is soothing enough. I feel a little thirsty. Why do I do tarot in my bed, you say? Because this is my comfort zone, okay? Technically speaking, I channel more in my bed, more than any other place. Well, if I go to a place with, like, high spiritual energy, then perhaps, but, like, still. You feel like you can't move away or the situation's not really moving on or progressing as much with the Six of Swords reverse. It's reverse, people. I read reversals here. With the Princess of Wands, you're trying to get back out there. You're trying to be more playful, more childlike essence. Excuse me. But there's tension with the Two of Cups reversed here and the Seven of Cups. Because the reason why there's tension is because you're fully letting go of whatever temptations that were holding or illusions that were holding you back. Yay! There we go, collective. I see you. I see you. The reason why I'm speaking faster this time is because I do got the energy. I will be posting another video, so literally look out for that one too. Yay! That one will be more of a generalized video, catered towards any emotional tension or energy within this atmosphere. Okay, and again, remember, this is reversed. If it comes out looking like upright, it's most likely reversed. I know it's confusing, but just go with it, okay? I'll turn it for you, okay? Boom. Oh, then now it just looked like... I don't know at this point. Stop it, people. Okay, with the Knight of Swords reverse, it just literally says that, like... forgive me, I'm a little in pain. I got hurt today. Right. Impatient, impulsive. What did I say? Literally, mentally reckless, impulsive. Like, you've been feeling impulsive today. You've been feeling a little reckless. Again, reverse. Stop it. No. Sometimes when cards shoot out, that's when they really want to be read. But ultimately, sometimes when I drop them. You shouldn't be reading them if you drop them. But if they shoot out or just like they just fell out, and damn well you felt did your what is it called? Cutting your deck, right? Damn well you cut your deck and cards still falling out, then that means spirits is trying to talk to you. Okay, source is trying to talk to you. The reason why you've been reckless or you've been dealing with a lot of recklessness, and it's been it's been to the point where it feels a little backstabby, and you just feel like the wheels are turning at this point because of a lack of balance. The temperance reverse at the bottom of the deck. Remember, bottom of the deck signifies the underlying issue within the situation. AKA, if I got card, and then I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. That's literally the underlying. What is under all this? What is the issue under this? So since it's the temperance reversed, that means it was because of a lack of true ebb and flow balance, and not really reciprocation, but finding that balance within oneself or within your life. Because it will literally tell me this shit here. I really need to start speaking more faster and getting to the point with certain things so I don't lose my audience, because it seems like I lose you a lot. Come on, damn it. Find the PG. There you go. Temperance, and it's a Sag card too. Imbalance, discord, frustration. What did I say? So, literally, imbalance. You need to balance yourself. I think I'm gonna name this balance is key. Find out what you need. You need to think clearly, and when it comes to thinking clearly, you do get that clarity. Both of these represent clarity anyways, but sharp raw mental power and stuff here. But with these two paired up is literally you're getting your clarity, and it's giving you some sort of happiness or just general clarity altogether, which is allowing you to pursue or see this situation more differently. Shedding a little light on it, and then another card, bam, 3 of Cups. With that, it's giving you that celebration at least amongst friends and family. So again, if you don't have any Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements within your chart, this I'm saying a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and Mars, because y'all need to understand your love, mind, and drive with your emotion and how the person represent themselves and their underlying presence too. So it matters. I can pull oracle cards from here, and then I'm gonna go back to tarot. Okay, come on, oracle. If you hear me belching, it's because I'm having a bit of an acid reflux issue. Water is not helping me. I know water. You shouldn't be drinking water with acid reflux, but it's like I have nothing else to use. So. And it's not like I have Tums or antacids. So. How do you have that at your age? I don't know. I really don't. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. God damn it. Something shocking is coming. Sudden shock. I'm tired of keep reading these. You know what it means. For the new people, welcome. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. If you know what epiphany means, it's like, oh my God, that's sudden clarity. And love. So it's a shocking thing that's regarding love, at least. And y'all, and you and whoever will be talking. So that balance, I believe if you let go of the stagnation, right? Because if you've been paying attention, then you've been paying attention. If you let go of the stagnation, then ultimately it's going to start pushing events more. Yeah, with the snake at the bottom of the deck. Look over your shoulder. So you may have been looking over your shoulder as of late. But yeah, with the sudden shock, is going to bring love in talking with this other person, but you may have to look over your shoulder because, like, you may never know who is the enemy. You know, sometimes you may never know. I believe if you want to look for your hidden enemies, look at your Neptune. See what zodiac and what house it is in. Your zodiac and the house that is in will correlate to the bigger story on what is there. Remember, Neptune deals with illusion, intuition, dreaminess. Technically, like, I think also reality, but like more in a different sense. Now, Pisces is very dreamy. Okay. So they tend to know a lot of things before it happens. You know, they'd be like, huh? What? Oh, yeah, that? Yeah, that already happened. Yeah. And they'd be like, what? What about to happen? This? Bam. What? Yeah, the reason why you had to look over your shoulder is because you have an enabler around this other person or yourself, the girl with the snake. This changed. I swear to God, this girl with the snake looked different. Didn't it look different? Hold on. Let me know down in the comments below if this changed within my own videos, because I feel like it changed, which is odd. Cut down. Yeah, with this like person here, right? The girl with the snake. It's leading to a cut down in the relationship or in the dynamic between either you and that person or you, said person, and that other girl. You know, take how it resonates. Okay. So this situation may lead to like heartbreak. So that's why you got to be careful. Look over your shoulder. I may have to look over your shoulder for this because teddy bear interested in you. They may act like they're interested in you, but be warb, okay? Cuz again, with that girl with the snake and the snake, you know, just be very mindful because with the key on the ring at the bottom of the deck, literally many options, unconditional. Oh, sorry, unconventional one night stands and string along. So this person has either been stringing you along with their shenanigans and expecting you to just be like la di da dee dee da, you know, like yeah, you're supposed to take it, you know, like excuse me, no, I'm not. What do you thought this was? So they might be like trying to butter you up, if you know what I mean. And you shouldn't let no man try to butter you up if that butter ain't money. I'm just kidding. Don't ever do that either. Two cards. Coffee cup, old school. So I believe this person's been old school about it. Very old school. Playing by some rule book. Oh my God, rule book that they've been essentially playing by. Coffin at the bottom of the deck. So, excuse me. Coffee cup, old school, blowing kisses. Unconditional love, giving and receiving. Fairness and love, affection return. So this person's been at least trying to return some sort of affection back to you, but I feel like that it's been done and over with, especially since the old school card coming out, because they want to meet up with you, they want to talk, but they just been playing by some rule book all this time and like again having outdated thinking or conditioning and over their heads because you know they never know, you never know what people be thinking about unless you're a psychic, then you already know. Yes, there are psychics out in this world. No, you can't pummel them down into non existence. We will always exist within the folds of time because there's nothing that you and the society can do to try to bring us down. We've lived throughout eons, and we shall live again. Just because things were said doesn't mean nothing. How about when taking in turn of divination, you need to understand the aspects of the broader perspective when it comes to fortune telling, because sometimes it isn't just that simple thing. And when it comes to that, like, that one thought you have or one solution, there can be multiple solutions to one problem. Okay? It depends on who you are and how you go about it and how you see and view the world. Karmic relationships. This person's either been dealing with karmic relationships or just is a karmic relationship because they're a narcissist. The golden mirror. They are a narcissist. Okay? Comment down below if you've been dealing with a narcissist, because you most likely have. Gotta kick him to the curb. Gray rock them. Give them nothing but a rock, okay? Because you should be ascending right now. You should be ascending, reaching new heights because, again, it looks like the snake is at the bottom of the deck. Because you got to look over your shoulder because of probably this person. That friend you have or that partner is most likely a narcissist. So, moving on. Oh, it also, quick PSA, if you don't believe in certain things, then that's you, okay? But don't crap on the entire parade because of your beliefs and how it contradicts certain life standards. Well, not even life standards, certain life paths that people are already taking and already full on adventure down the road in, okay? It's kind of weird once people start pointing fingers and start saying, you should be doing this, that, third. And I'm like, all of our lives are very individual. Yes, we have same or similar outcomes or experiences, but we all live in an individual life. And in that life depends on how we move forward in this lifetime. Okay? Grounding. You've been or you may need to start grounding yourself more, or you've been grounding yourself more and it's been doing you good, which is good. Nice, good job. Coffin. The reason why you've been grounding is because you're wanting a new beginning, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic ending. Yeah, you've been at least moving on because you've found out that at least you either found out or you have. Take what resonates. Key on the ring. Many options. Unconventional. One night stands, and stringing along or string along. I'm saying stringing along because it makes more sense. Oh, there we go. Because you most likely found out this person has many options, and you're not about that life. Again, if a person starts disrespecting you, at least showing you that, like, they're not even worth it. Because as soon as a person says, "Oh, I got people's friends that are freaks or whatever, this, that, and the third, right in front of your face and stuff," that person already showed you that they're not to be trusted no longer. Okay, I'm sorry to say that, and I know, like, take what resonates again, but, like, I'm sorry to say that, but that person's not really for you. Again, that person has shown you time and time again that the only thing that they're up for is, your basic shenanigans. Sorry, ignore that. I got a text message. Hold on. Okay. So, moving on. I hate when people text me in the middle of some shit and they keep texting me like I'm, like, not doing something right now. Like, I'm clearly doing something. So, sunglasses. Okay, I've been getting this crap back to back to back in my readings. This person's, like, if it's the same people, this person love you. Why they so obsessed with me? Sorry, but like they've been clearly obsessed. If they're stalking you, they are obsessed in whatever fashion they are in. If they're obsessed because they can't let you go because apparently they didn't like you too much, but they saw you a good one, they didn't want nobody else having you, still obsession. If they fucked up a good thing and they're regretting, but they still going back to the same old bullshit, talk about some. That's why I got my bottom friends. Sorry. That's why I got my friends or this that third. And I'm like, that's you. But don't when you come back talk about some BS. Remember, you're the one who's stalking. You're the one who gotta like go through like gymnastics just to like see what the other person's doing on the opposite end. And if this is my collective, listen, we need our tea. We need our tea. Listen, I will literally, I wouldn't stalk a person, okay? More like I would find out information about that person because I'm pretty good at finding information and like at least keeping it on like a back burner for when the time comes. Again, what I tell you, love, that person loves you. It's obsession at this point. With the partying at the bottom of the deck. Because underlyingly, this person's really been like partying, acting like they're single, but they really like you, or they really want to be hanging out with you more, but then they've been giving their time and effort to all these other people or situations, knowing damn well that it's draining them, and it literally they have nothing else to do but sulk in their own pain and regret. At this point, it's you have full rights to perform Schadenfreude, aka means to revel in one's misfortune or despair. Okay. Oh my God, Blake, stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. Thank you. I'm doing a reading right now. Thank you. So, oh, and if people talk about, oh, you mean, you spicy, and you only get like that once like that person kept like overstepping their boundaries, it's because they kept overstepping their boundaries. You have nothing else to do, okay? You have nothing else to, what is that word? Prove yourself to, because they ain't shit, okay? Maybe I should just do a double feature today. You know what? I'm just going to do two separate videos and call it a day. Mirror, you both been most likely mirroring each other. Hey, what does that mean? If you feel all sad all of a sudden, they're sad, okay? Or if you feel like, man, what happened, or starting to reminisce deeply about the situation, they're most likely thinking about the situation too. It works like that. I'm telling you. Like, let me tell you by experience. Like, whenever I feel like, because I've dealt with a narcissist too, whenever that person starts feeling me, I start feeling him, you know? Especially, like, when you start telling them certain things about that, yeah, you should be a little hush hush about the information that you give out, you know, about like your psychicness. Um, with the psychicness, sorry, they get like all butt hurt and stuff. Like what, you know? But after that, you know, they don't want to believe it, but they low key do. I feel like they low key do believe this shit. Let me see if they believe this shit. I don't know. Because if you're dealing with a partner that's not into esoteric knowledge, or y'all currently in separation right now, literally, if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, it don't. Okay. I'm trying to see if this person literally low key believes in magic. You know, still magic. It's magic. Whatever. Camera, reminiscing, acting, making memories, learning from the past, perception. So I feel like they kind of low key do from the information that you at least told them. Because let me tell you this, a little story, okay? While I shuffle my while I focus on my these cards. I need to get new cards too. Don't worry, I will. So story time. I'm over, you know, talking with that same guy because he idiot. And, you know, sometimes even if you go back and you still cursing the fuck out, he's still gonna come back to you. You won't have to keep cursing him the fuck out until he either learns or is moved the fuck away. I don't know what else to say, or at least distance yourself away from that person. Five of Wands reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Literally was about to say that too. Queen of Swords. Doing a 5-card spread. I will get into this later. 6 of Cups. They've been reminiscing, giving up, but they see you very sharp-minded, and they want to give more balance to the situation. But you know, until you start, if you want to give balance to a situation, you need to give balance to yourself. Okay. With the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, literally. Back to the story. Don't worry. This will stay out. I will get to this. Okay. Already at 26 minutes. So literally dealing with this guy, right? Tell me why a whole damn spirit gonna walk into the damn room, me feeling like 10 degrees colder, shivering my ass off, under the blanket too, asking him to fucking coddle me, and he can't even coddle me. Talk about, oh, you warm, you hot. Sorry if one of your spirits or whatever that's attached to you just entered the damn room. He gonna say, oh, you making me feel uncomfortable, and you're making me feel uncomfortable with the lack of spiritual knowledge that you have. Shit. Got demons and shit attached to you, and you wonder why certain things happen to you, baby. Like, that's not my problem. Cause but the 5 of Wands here, they've just been like conflicted a lot, but like they've been wanting to reconcile at least, but they've been giving up here. They've been reconciled, like they want to reconcile, they have a desire to reconcile, but they have a very give up energy here because they see you as just, you gonna curse them the fuck out. Okay, you gonna curse them the fuck out because like they just reminisce about you a lot. They reminisce about you. They're just deep in the head about you. I feel like I want to clip this and put this in the what's the name? And I understand how that feels because when that man thinks about me and reminisce, I'm like, bro, you over here reminiscing when you over here literally self-sabotage a situation that it was good and Gucci. You sabotaged it because of whatever insecurities that you were harboring, right? And you're just stuck over there in regret and shame while you could have had a whole thing over here. But when as soon as you come back, then it's like you go through the cycle where you both argue and stuff like, bro, it's not my fault that you don't use critical thinking skills, okay? Oh, and altogether, underlyingly at the bottom of the deck is just they want that, they with that reconciliation they want the victory, not victory. They want the home stability. They want the celebration that comes with it. Home, yeah, the home celebration coming together. Because death, things are changing, at least. He has either he can't see from a bigger perspective, or he is avoiding trying to see from a bigger perspective, or something essentially is forcing him to see from a different perspective because of his nonchalantness going out and meeting these other third party situations. So deep down he knows that he has a decision to make because it's affecting it's affecting him with the 4 of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. Literally, he is restless, not getting enough sleep at night. So that is him. All right, people. Thank you for joining in on this reading. Again, for any personal readings, Zoom calls, anything, a quick tarot read, please reach out to me through my email in the description down below. For extended readings, at this point, F it. I don't care. We're going to get to it in the future. So it will be to be determined, okay? Because there are just websites out here that like are very confusing, okay? There we go. So, um, again, time these readings are timeless and fluid. Will literally come back to you in the future, maybe like something that just happened and then popped up out of nowhere or something, or you just watched this and then the thing just happened, right? So it doesn't matter, okay? Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. For the next reading, literally about to come out. So, love and light. Bye.